I'm willing to bet that every angler watching this has caught at least one of the species of stickfish. I'm also willing to bet that nobody has ever actually cooked one of these rare delicacies, so stay tuned. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Wandervie Outdoors. After I uploaded the massive stickfish short a couple days ago, I got to thinking there's not really any catch and cooks devoted to this little known delicacy. And if you cook them right, they're actually delicious. Now here in the USA, we have the North American stickfish species, and they are native to pretty much every single body of water that you know. They're super easy to catch, and if you've been fishing for more than a day or two, I'm gonna guarantee that you've caught at least one, if not several dozen or several hundred of these. But not many people actually take the time to cook them up, so let's get into it. So what you want to do when you get them home is you want to get yourself a good stiff brush, get them in the sink, a little bit of water, and you're just going to clean all that slime and mud and junk and gunk off of them. Just get them nice and cleaned up. Once you get them good and scrubbed, give them a rinse. Just let them drip a second. So what I like to do is I'll throw a colander in the sink. Now the best way I've found to process these down after you get them scrubbed off is to get yourself a little pair of pruning shears. You could even use a small hatchet or a good sturdy kitchen cleaver, and you're just going to cut off about 1/2 inch or so sections of this stickfish. Now the nice part about this is if you don't use all this right now, all you got to do is let them dry. Once they're completely dry, they don't require any refrigeration. You just throw them in a bag or a mason jar or a plastic container that you have and stick them up in your cabinet, and you can use them at any point in time after that. Once you get them down in there, I like to give them one more good rinse, just to make sure that if there's any pieces of the skin or anything that came off, you get it all rinsed off. Nice and clean. Since stickfish have very little meat on them and they're mainly bony, what we're going to do is we're going to take the time and turn it into a delicious bone broth. Grab yourself a medium to large size pot, and we're just going to fill that pot with water. Then we're going to stick that pot on the stove and turn it on to about a medium-low heat. Now for about 4 or 5 or so cups of water, we're just going to take a couple pieces of the stickfish. We're going to drop it down in there, and we're going to let it simmer. Now you can simmer this for 1/2 hour to an hour. It'll start to get a nice color to it. And then just take yourself a ladle or dump it right into your cup. Got a nice deep amber color to it. You can also add some more water to that. It's usually good for a couple, 2, maybe 3 batches. Now we're gonna take a nice cup of that. You can enjoy it as is, or add a little bit of agave or honey to it, just to sweeten it a little bit. Give that a little stir to get the agave mixed in. Oh, and by the way, happy April Fool's Day, everyone. This makes a wonderful cup of sassafras tea. I'm going to sit here and enjoy this. Everything you just watched, after you collect sassafras roots, that is how you actually make sassafras tea. I just wanted to have a little fun with it today. Thanks for watching. Drop a comment below if you've ever tried sassafras tea. Also, tell us about your best stickfish story. Don't forget to give us a like. Hit the subscribe button, follow along for all our outdoor adventures. As you're watching this today on April 1st, we're out for the opening day of trout season. So stay tuned, we're gonna have some more fishing videos. I'm also editing the video from last weekend for the youth opener, and I just haven't had time this week to get it edited up until today. So that's gonna be dropping on the channel too. We'll see you on the next one.